real, when it comes to the Manchester United managerial situation this summer, I'm kind of a bit zoned out too. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I actually think our player recruitment is more important than our managerial recruitment this summer. However, the links to Andoni Iraola are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So I think it's time that we have a conversation about him and the pros and the cons of him coming into Manchester United next season. Now, first and foremost, I think he's an unbelievable coach. I think the potential that he has to coach at the top level is 100% there. I'm just a bit nervous whether or not he can make that jump straight from Bournemouth to the pressure cooker that is Manchester United. Now, the pros are he's got experience in the Premier League. He knows the league. He's been here for 2 seasons now. He's done a great job at Bournemouth and he knows the league pretty well. He's a very progressive, attack-minded manager that has great ideas. He wants to play on the front foot. He wants to play nice football. His teams get on the ball. And if you watch Bournemouth at all, in his tenure, they play beautiful football. They're always a threat in games and they're always a good watch. Conceding some goals, maybe, but they score a hell of a lot of goals too. Straight away, I think that will endear him to the Manchester United fans. And on top of that, he's shown real ability to be able to deal with adversity in terms of losing players. He's lost players both seasons he's been there. I remember one game, I think it was St James's Park, Newcastle away, last season I think. He went there without 10 first team players, came away from St James's Park with a 4-1 win. We never win at St James's Park. Injuries, no injuries, 10 men, 11 men, we don't win there. He went there with a Bournemouth side, missing 10 first team players and won 4-1. He lost 3 of his back 4 this summer and his goalkeeper, and he's having the season that he's currently having with Bournemouth. So for me, he's shown great ability to be able to adapt and react to adversity, and that's a very good sign for a Manchester United manager. However, on the other side, bro, like, we can't underestimate the size of the job. It don't matter how good of a coach you are, going from Bournemouth, who are they're the tiniest club in the league, 10,000 stadium, the pressure's not there, the expectation is not there, to go to Manchester United, the biggest club in England, especially following Michael Carrick, who's done somewhat of a really fucking good job, bro. He's gonna have pressure that he's never felt before in his life. Can he deal with it? We don't know, and we won't know until he's in the role. Secondly, a big problem that I have is the players have to buy into his methods. I remember I watched an interview of Antoine Semenyo recently, and he was saying that at the start he didn't really see it with Iraola. Like, the players weren't necessarily happy. They were having no days off. The training sessions were intense. They were hard, and the players didn't see it straight away. At United, for me, the players need to buy in pretty soon, especially if you're going to get rid of Michael Carrick, who's come in and done an amazing job. Got the players on side, and then you're going to bring in a gaffer who is going to come in and say, yeah, you're not having days off. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And he's going to expect you to run more, press more, do all of these things. The players have to buy in early doors, and if he has a bad start, who knows how that plays out, man. Because these players under Carrick have shown that they can compete. Since he's come in, they've been the best team in the league. They've beaten all of the top teams in this league. They know they've got a gaffer in charge now. Whether it's long-term, sustainable or not, we don't know. But they know they can be competitive under this gaffer. And you bring in somebody new who doesn't hit the ground running, it could cause mayhem in the fucking changing room. Let's be real, it could. But overall, I would be happy with this appointment. I think it will be a progressive